So are you guys ready to rock? Hey, it's Matt Pinfield backstage at the iHeart Theater in Burbank, California for Live by Live, and I'm hanging out with Green Day. It's Billy Joe Armstrong, Trey Cool, and Mike Dirnt. Guys, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Always. Billy Joe, father of all motherfuckers. What a great name for an album, and also an incredible song. Now, I saw you guys play when you were announcing the Hella Mega Tour, where you played the Whiskey Go-Go, and it was Fall Out Boy, Weezer, and of course you guys did a set for an hour, and you were so into your new song you ended up playing it twice. Song's great. Tell me more about that.
Well, we started off as just doing a demo. Me and Trey got in the studio in Costa Mesa. I had the riff. I don't know, it was one of those things that's like, it's kind of like a unicorn, just kind of came out of nowhere, you know? I was listening to a little bit of Prince, so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna try singing in falsetto and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was cool that you did it. It came out great.
Oh, thanks, man.
So I love the new single, Oh Yeah, on the record, which has that great chant that you sampled in there. I know that, we're both friends with Joan Jett. I know how close you are with her. So you sampled her version of the Gary Glitter 70s glam classic, Do You Want to Touch Me, into the chorus of that song. But I know you also were pretty upset with the fact that Gary Glitter, as we all were, got in trouble for some crazy sexual abuse stuff and did prison time. And I know you guys wanted to do something cool for charity with the proceeds that you made from that song. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we just kind of wanted to get ahead of it. We love Joan, and I've always loved that song. And it turns out that one of the writers for it was at a shady past. So for us, we just wanted to give to a charity that helps people in like human trafficking and try to flip the script to make it positive.
Talk to me about songs like I love Stab You in the Heart. I know that you've said that it's like the new Motown meets the new glam. It's kind of a lot of different influences.
All of our tastes in rock and roll music goes way back to the original, whether it's Buddy Holly and Chuck Berry to British Invasion, glam rock and stuff like that. So this was like just our sort of nod to the history of rock and roll throughout the whole record. So we had a lot of fun making it. It was like, doing Stab You in the Heart was just like total Little Richard, Good Golly Miss Molly or something. So, it's fun to scream my head off at the top of my lungs. So,
which is great.
Yeah.
Really fun. So you ended up working with Butch Walker, great record producer and an incredible artist himself. Tell me how you ended up getting involved with having Butch do production on this record.
He's such an awesome guy, and we hit it off right away.
Yeah.
And I was definitely wanted to kind of shake things up and do something different for us. And so, I called him and talked to him, and I just said, hey, I'm going to send you a song. And then so he was like really acted like a fourth member of Green Day and just started doing, have you thought about this way of like this kind of instrumentation? Like one song that he was great on for me was Graffitia.
Yeah, the last song on the record.
Yeah, he did an outstanding production job on that.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is the coolest, Billy Joe, is that you always bring a fan on to sing or play guitar on stage, and you're always giving something back to the young fans. What is that? Is that something that you really want to support young people in doing something creatively and getting to play with their heroes?
It's important for people to be empowered by playing a power chord, and it doesn't have to be good, it doesn't have to sound good, as long as you're making noise. If I was to say anything to bands, is to always come with ideas, and it doesn't have to be about music necessarily. It can be about how you put on a show together. What weird stuff can you do? How can you curate a scene together to create something that's unique and all to your own? So,
yeah. I think it's very cool. So before there was GPS, you guys were a touring band. You were out, you got in the van, went on the road, doing it all DIY punk rock style. Tell me about some of those experiences. One of my favorite stories you told me a long time ago was how you got lost and ended up sleeping on a mattress behind a mattress store next to a dumpster.
Well, before GPS and Waze and Google Maps and all that, you had to have the Rand McNally
or the Thomas guide,
map this big, or a local Thomas guide or whatever. And you learn how to read your way through those things and get lost a lot, but that's part of the adventure,
We once stayed at this person's house, and we played this place it was in Christiania,
Copenhagen.
In Copenhagen.
And it was a squat.
Yeah, at a squat called Ungdomshuset. This guy goes, yeah, come over at my house and stay at my house. And we like, okay. And so we, we're sleeping on the floor. And then all of a sudden he goes, really want you to meet my friend Sleepy. I want you to meet my friend Sleepy. And we're like, Sleepy, all right. All of a sudden he wheels out this formaldehyde jar of a human head that was inside. And we're in our sleeping, literally on the floor in our sleeping bags. And he rolls this head out. He goes, this is Sleepy. And he goes, I guess he stole it from like some laboratory. It was like a gift to him or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was.
Did that make it very hard to sleep after that for the rest of the night?
Oh man!
Ironic, his name
No,
was
I
Sleepy.
slept. I slept in the hall. I think Trey slept in with it.
I slept next to him. It did not bother me.
Yeah.
And his face
I
was
like
like,
him.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, because it's
morning,
basically it's
sweetheart.
a
In a jar.
it's a dead head.
It's a true dead head. Guys, thanks so much for coming by. It was great to have you. Green Day, Billy Joe Armstrong, Trey Cool, and Mike Dirnt. Don't forget, their new album is available now any way that you consume music. It's called Father of All Motherfuckers, and it's a great album, and it's only about 28 minutes long. That's right. Definitely check it out. Thanks so much for joining us. It's Live by Live.